Hello, welcome to Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. Here are a few points about the novel. It is written in the first-person point of view, protagonist Holden Caulfield. That means that the author has used the first-person pronoun I and is telling the story through the eyes, through the point of view of a teenager, a confused teenager. The author consistently uses colloquial or conversational language with 1950s slang to create a believable teenage voice with a dominant, sarcastic, cynical tone and with many internal conflicts. So everything that you're told in this novel comes from the point of view of a 17-year-old boy looking back on when he was 16. So you have to take that into consideration, that some of his ideas may be a little bit mixed up or unreliable. Moving on, Holden is an anti-hero. That means that he's not a classic hero. He's not a superhero. He is flawed. He is not particularly strong or courageous like a superhero might be, but instead confused. Next, author uses flashback method for the plot. This means that the ending is given to us at the very beginning. In fact, it's on page 1. However, the narrator retells his story, or tells his story, and moves from the end to the beginning of how he got to where he was. He is presently in a mental hospital in California, and he's narrating the events that led to his breakdown. And the entire book takes place in about 2 days. Immediately, moving on, we see Holden's conflict with authority and society. Teenagers tend to be in conflict with what is expected of them, to get with the program, and there's a lot of rebelling about that. So he's regularly told to apply himself and play the game of life, get with it, but his teenage self just can't get with the program. Looking at a couple of examples of colloquial language, the first sentence of the book, if you really want to hear about it, the first thing you'll probably want to know is where I was born and what my lousy childhood was like. And so lousy is a slang, colloquial kind of adjective. And David Copperfield kind of crap, that's slang, colloquial. And also on the first page, he says that I'll just tell you about this madman stuff that happened to me around Christmas just before I got pretty run down and came out here and had to come out here and take it easy. So he's telling us that he's out here somewhere else, and that is California, some hospital in California. And madman stuff is the events that he's going to narrate. Continue reading and taking notes, and be sure to take the quiz on the hub after you're done with the second chapter.